Jordan Love, the Packer quarterback. There's the shotgun snap. They rush 4. He gets out of harm's way. Throws down the far side. End zone. Intercepted. Intercepted on the play. Robertson in the end zone. Far side. Oh, flag. The Raiders are going to win it.
The Raiders game-sealing interception to beat the Packers. A tough night for Jordan Love, and we will get there in a minute. But Davante Adams, guys.
It is hard to find love in Vegas. I know many that have searched.
Sometimes.
I mean,
long-lasting love.
Lasting
love.
You can find transient love. You can rent love. But it's hard to.
Yes.
Yeah, but
it's hard to be a homeowner.
Yeah, it's 100%. Jordan Love was bad. Anyway, well,
yeah.
What do you want? You want to get it done?
Yeah, that's what I want. So,
okay.
Yeah, tough game.
I just want to make love and Las Vegas jokes. Yeah.
Jay, tough game for Davante Adams in a revenge game.
Connor's entire job. You know what? You know what it is, Jay. You know what I feel so bad for Connor. The truth of the matter. You've been here for a long time.
And the game recap is
gone. You were working NBC Sports before I showed up, so you're kind of grandfathered in. But Connor came after I did. So poor Connor. All Connor's trying to do is like, I got to keep this job. I got to keep the show on the rails. And not get fired.
Yes.
Because I sort of feel like, you know.
You got to lean into the joke a little bit, but not
too much.
Poor
Connor. Poor Connor.
Yeah.
Connor, well, because Connor's young.
Yeah.
He's engaged. Like, he's
probably
starting
the rope you have as well.
Right. And I'm like, listen, I'm towards the end here. Like, whatever.
Yeah.
If I get fired tomorrow, it was a good run, right?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
But poor Connor, like, he's building a family. He's trying to build a career.
Yes.
Like, poor kid.
Anyway. That's why we still rent in the area. We don't buy because we just don't know.
You never know.
We just don't know. All right.
Davante Adams, 4 targets, 4 receptions, 45 yards. I mean, they didn't really have to do much in this game, and it just, when he wasn't covered, it's just the Jacoby Myers show, and you had a good call, Connor. What did you back him over 3.5 receptions?
4.5.
4.5?
Plus money when I got it, but it did.
Well, he got 10 targets, 7 receptions. That was done very, very quickly. And Jacoby Myers just continues to show that he's a start every week fantasy wide receiver.
I thought it was super interesting when you watch the game. So Lisa Salters at some point during the game interviewed Josh McDaniels. And they asked, and it was very generic coach speak. What do you got to do? But one of the questions she asked was, she goes, I think this was after the second half. Well, she was just like, hey, like whatever, 1 catch for whatever yards it was for Davante Adams. How do you get him more involved? And he just said some generic thing like, well, it's all about running the right play. And so I wonder if like just the way he said it was running the right play just made me think like, I wonder if just Garoppolo just isn't reading the defenses right and like he didn't want to throw his quarterback under the bus. They obviously paid a lot of attention to Adams not wanting him to go off against his former team. Every game prior to last night, he had a 34% target share. Bad day at the office for Davante Adams. It is what it is. I'm not worried about it. They're on a bye. They'll look at the tape. They'll get better. Pick your coach's cliche.
Yeah. The big story is the Packers' offense. Jordan Love was terrible.
Brutal.
His worst game of his career.
Chris Towers tweeted out, to paraphrase, like, he has a bit of Drew Lock in him, Jordan Love, where he looks like a quarterback as he moves around, but then the throws just don't go where you want them to go. So he was terrible, 3 interceptions, and the whole passing offense suffered as a result. I don't understand how Romeo Doubs only got 1 reception for 4 yards. Christian Watson catches the bomb, gets the 7 targets. He's probably the guy you want at receiver now over Dobbs. And then Luke Musgrave, he also gets some work, Matthew.
Yeah, he did. I think one of the concerns for Love, first game this season without a passing touchdown, he completed just 25% of his passes and throws 10 yards or more downfield. But for me, the biggest concern is again, as we sort of talk about this with Sam Howell, like they missed David Bakhtiari on that line. Like he was under, like credit to Max Crosby who had a great game. But like, I don't feel like that offensive line, and A.J. Dillon has been sort of running in molasses too, but like he's also getting hit at the line of scrimmage a lot. Like that line is a concern to me for the passing offense, especially because Watson and Dobbs and even Musgrave, they're young players. None of them are established enough where you feel like, any competent quarterback can get. They need to get. I don't know. Let's see what they look like after the bye. We don't have to really talk about it, but just like, if there's one positive out of the schedule, they get Denver.
Yep.
So they get 2 weeks to prepare for the Broncos. So
big game for Aaron Jones.
Exactly. Let's not panic until if they lay an egg after the bye week against Denver, then I think we can hit the panic button. But certainly eyebrows should be raised for all Packers offensive players other than Aaron Jones, who didn't play. Hey, it's Matthew Berry from NBCSports.com and RotorWorld.com, and I want to thank you so much for watching whatever it is you just watched, or if nothing else, being too lazy to click out of the autoplay after this video started, after whatever it is you actually wanted to watch finished. But now that you're here, I'd like to take a moment here to ask you respectfully now, okay? I'm asking you respectfully to subscribe to the NFL on NBC YouTube channel. You'll get the latest Roto-World fantasy news headlines, all sorts of great shows, including my own Fantasy Football Happy Hour. So go subscribe now. Again, I'm asking respectfully.